So take a look at this update, guys. These are the tiles that we got while on our trip to Nicaragua, and Johnny and I installed them this evening. And I do mean Johnny and I. I started it, but he finished it. So they look super great. We put them there and we put them up here. So we don't have a lot of them. We only got 6. Getting these on the flight and getting them over here for no customs charges is kind of a tricky thing, you know. It's like you just want to only bring a certain amount of things so that way you're not getting charged anything extra. But just to let you know, they have a place there that's just like Home Depot called Sensa, and I've got to wipe this with a wet washcloth to get this grout off. But at Sensa, it's just like Home Depot, but these were only about roughly $2 a piece, and they were gorgeous. I was like, I have to have them. I did this tile work up here myself. Johnny didn't help me on this one. And I just love it. And I love like all the browns and earth tones and stuff. And so that's why I'm trying to incorporate into this space. So that way it's very, eclectic and very earthy and has that whole artisanal vibe. I just really want my mother-in-law to feel like this is her home away from home, because we did build this cottage for her and we're still working on it day by day. And anybody that's renting from here, the money that goes from that, obviously we pay tithe, and it goes towards everything that we're putting into this building for my mother-in-law. So just want to let you guys know, this is a Christian establishment. We do provide scripture here. There's Bible in that little side table drawer, as well as daily devotionals there for anybody who's staying. And we have very often, it's literally, I would say 8 out of 10 people who come here are actually Christian people. And that's just by the grace of God. The agreement that I made with God when I decided to open this up to rent out to the public was that I'm going to continuously provide scripture and open this up as a ministry and not just an Airbnb/Verbo, guys. So I provide this for people very discreetly and very respectfully. It's not like thrown in your face like, hey, you must be a Christian type thing. But we do provide, information here regarding scripture and regarding, what God says about gardens, and, just the inspiration for all this came from God. So we share that with our guests. And yeah, this is not going to be forever. This is going to be for my mother-in-law only. So we've done it in phases. Pretty soon, once we do have enough funds and it's the right time and so forth, this kitchenette is actually going to be moving outside to a full kitchen. And this will just be a full studio / bedroom. So all this space is going to open up for a dresser and so on and so forth. And the kitchen's gonna, the sink is gonna move to outside. So all this will be just one luxury, big, nice apartment here. And so it's just one of those things where you have to do in phases if you're wise with your money. And I am very, very wise with my money. So that's what we decided to do here at Garden-in-the-Cloud. And we're doing it in God's time. El tiempo de Dios es perfecto. So God's timing is perfect. We have to always keep that in mind. And we always try to remember that, within our family. And we try to remind our guests that. So yeah, that's what we've done. It's just such a beautiful thing to be able to do something like this in communion with God. It's just a serious thing. When you make an agreement with God and you promise that you're going to do something as a ministry and you're not just doing it for financial gain, it's a whole different ball game, guys. It's totally different. It's not something that I've ever done in my life. I was inspired by the Bible and I decided to do it, and I'm very grateful. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. I hope you guys like it. I know it's not perfect. I know there's so many more details obviously that we could do and we could think of, and we will. It's just, it takes time. But this is a beautiful start, and we just like to thank you guys for allowing us to share our life story with you. Stay blessed, and I want to remind you of the scripture, John 6:26, guys. Don't forget that. So go to John 6:26, read it, keep going forward, and just see what you get out of it. And yeah, if you have time, come back and write me a little message and see what you got out of that, okay? It's just food for thought. God bless you guys, and have a good one. Take care.